Welcome back to the Ascension Series. We are going to hash out some shit today. Um, I don't have an agenda. I'm going to shoot from the hip, and we're going to debunk a couple of things that are going on out there, and talk about our role with everything that's about to happen in September. So, where do we start? August is sandwiched in between. I just did the weekly forecast. We have a weekly forecast membership where I break down every day and night. And so I just did the recordings up until the 10th of September. Because Nikki's away and she needs them in advance to post them in time. And so my head is in September right now. And I've done the September forecast. So I'm very, very clear on what's coming through for us in September. So when I say August was a little discombobulated with my time right now, but August is a month of being sandwiched between two super full moons. And August was all about leveling up in your ascension, in your awakening, in the story you're telling yourself. That means the conversation you're having within about your ascension symptoms, the story you're having within about your life, about your finances, about love, about your body, about life, your perception. And we want to change the story into something that's serving us instead of hindering us. So, not to blow smoke up your ass, but like positive conversation. Really looking at like, what am I creating? Because your words, your thoughts create a reality, but more so your beliefs. So our beliefs reside in our subconscious. That's 95% of your conscious thought that you are unaware of. 5% is the stuff you're aware of. Your beliefs are your foundation of receiving um, finances, love, everything, life, how you build your life, how you align with your highest path is all in your subconscious. And August was about healing that, healing the fears, healing the beliefs that are limiting you from stepping into your highest timeline. September is not that. September is owning your mother power. And we've got a lot of crazy things that are going to happen moving forward for a little bit. And I'm not saying that so that you can go into the comments and be, although YouTube, you guys are great. You are, God, I love you. I love this platform because you guys are on fire. You're asking the right questions. You're seeking awareness. You're staying curious. You're staying in your highest timeline. TikTok, on the other hand, is a pity party most of the time. So it saddens my heart because you're just adding to that. But September is about owning your power. And I want to talk about how to do that, what that really looks like for us. And that is part of our ascension right now. We've got a lot of big changes coming up. Those of you that are star seeds and that resonate with the dragon realm, fucking hold on. It's going to be wild. We've been having, so, okay, where do we start? Let's start with this truth, okay? For you to ascend, for you to truly awaken, you have to do the work. And the work is healing the beliefs that are holding you back from your highest timeline. So if you have fears or experiences or were witness to as a child, or trauma bestowed upon you or abuse bestowed upon you, who hasn't had that, what you believe from then, what that inner child believes, is what you are aligning with. So those beliefs are a vibration. Every thought is a vibration. Every belief is a vibration that's going into your electromagnetic field. That's the law of vibration. Everything has a vibration. Every energy source has a vibration. And the law of attraction responds to the law of vibration. So debunk number one, manifesting isn't about writing out and visualizing. It's about changing your vibration, becoming the vibration of your desire, which means heal your damn self, heal your inner child, heal the things that are limiting you so that your vibration goes from a fear-based, lack-based, I'm afraid to be seen. It's not safe to be seen. I don't love myself. I'm struggling with worth. I'm struggling with confidence. I'm struggling with authenticity. I'm struggling with purpose, low vibration. When we heal that, which is what we do at this company, we take you through that journey. When you heal it, it morphs the vibration into a higher vibration of owning your worth, believing that you are deserving of receiving, that you are capable of receiving and willing to receive all of the things that are meant for you. And the law of vibration attracts, like, responds to that, and you elevate up a level. When you elevate up a level, when you heal and change your vibration into something that's a higher vibration or more expanded vibration, a more euphoric, beautiful, loving, soul purpose vibration, then your body changes vibration, and then you can receive higher wisdom, more spiritual truth. I hate the word spiritual, but here we are. More awareness, more universal wisdom. And then you evolve, ascend, awaken more. And then you've got to do the work. And then you go up to the next level because you're transitioning your belief vibration to a higher vibration, therefore allowing a broader universal wisdom to flow through you. And that's what the awakening process is embodying, becoming universal wisdom. And it is limitless. There is no destination. You are not woke as fuck. That is not a fucking thing. It is about understanding the law of perpetual transmutation, one of the 12 universal laws, which means everything is in evolutionary state unless you choose to hold on to lack and fear and frustration, then you're going to stay stuck. So for you to receive what's available for us, for you to have your psyche go up, your telepathy go up, your gifts go up, you have to change your internal vibration to a higher vibration to receive higher wisdom. That's how it works. If you think that your guides are going to do it for you, if you think the universe is going to do it for you, you are going to stay stuck and it's not going to happen. And you'll get experiences, you'll get bits and pieces of your desire, but you will not be able to truly arrive at your highest timeline. So that's thing number one that we need to talk about. So get to it, get to your inner child work, get into healing your subconscious, get into understanding universal wisdom. I'm going to harp at you. Okay. I've been doing this for a very, very long time. I am a chick who has figured it out. I'm not a fucking guru, but I am wise and I am living my highest timeline. And so are most of my clients. That is due to the information in the program that I have pre-recorded for you. That's fully awaken and ascend. Busted my ass for 20 years to gain that knowledge through my education. Yes, I went to school for quantum physics. Yes, I did all those fucking things. Yes, I went to school for psychology. I'm not just shooting. My angels told me out my ass. I did the work. I also allowed the downloads. I also evolved to a state where I could embody how it works for us individually as a collective through the universal law of oneness. So I'm a bit spicy right now. I love you though. All right, let's keep going. So if you want to awaken, you've got to do that process. You've got to go through that journey. That program will take you there. But I'm telling you, it is an overload of information, an intense course. It is not for light and fluffy, light and love. Let's just kumbaya and everything's going to be okay type people. It won't work for you. So don't waste the $300 on it. Also with that program, you get a free divine alignment session to really figure out what's the main blockage. So really powerful. Okay. So that's level one. September, now that we understand that, September is about owning your power. Power, what does that mean for you? So I want you to contemplate for a second. What does power mean for you? And are you afraid of power? What's your definition of power? What's your belief, your definition? What were you witness to? What is power for you? Power is love. Power is the highest possible frequency of love. What you do with that power, however, that's where a lot of people go wrong. So we perceive power as force and control and the people in power. That's what they do with power. Okay. I'm going to try to explain this as best as I can here. Universal wisdom, your awakening process, the keys to the universe, the power that's been withheld from us. That's already in you. And you just have to figure out how to tap into it and what to do with it. There is massive transition happening. I've been saying that for a long time. I know we're all saying it and kind of getting sick of hearing it. Like we're leveling up. There's another ascension. But it is. September is incredible transformative energy for Gaia and humanity, the way we function. It's the doorstep to, or the threshold of the onset of unity. It is going to take us a very long time to get there. However, this is the beginning of step up or out, and we're going to be feeling that. So with power, power is the ability to embody, to hold the highest vibration and use it for whatever you want. Now, humanity is really good at greed. So the keys of the universe that the elite have held back from us is because we suck. We can't be trusted. Simple as that. Look around you. Go for a walk downtown Toronto or downtown the city nearest to you. It's evident. We don't know what to do with it. We are a survival-based species and we are not in unity. So yeah, they're using it for their own agenda, 100%, but we can use it for ours as well and overthrow that vibration. So love and using it without greed is the highest form of power. Using the universal flow vibration of love, or which is the same vibration of creation, to create an outcome is the vibration of love. Love and light, as many of you call it, which in a sense it is. We just use it in a stupid, fluffy love and light kind of vibe. What are you doing that? I'm sending love and light. Like, are you actually? Like, are you love and light to send love and light? Like, what are you doing? Side note. So the powers that be, we'll say, are using this creator vibration for their agenda, for their outcome. And we get to use it for ours. And if you go through my TikTok comments, just in yourself, you're going to see how many people are in fight mode. How many people think that this is horseshit? It's science. It is science. And that's what the Fully Awaken Ascend program teaches you, is the science behind it. Not promoting it. So this is not a sales pitch. I am just sick and tired of us drowning. And sick and tired, that's my ego speaking, right? Because I'm seeing so much bullshit happen on social media right now. Yeah, there's a lot of weird things going on, and Gaia is fully aware of what's happening. Yeah, there's a lot of like, that's interesting that Oprah's house was fine and everything else wasn't. There's a lot of blue umbrellas and things like that. It doesn't fucking matter. And there's a lot of information about lasers coming from the sky. It's not what it is. So I'm going to share something that's in the monthly forecast that is what I've been shown in all of my downloads. And take it or leave it, take what resonates. You do not have to watch this video. You do not have to like me either. Do what you want with this. What I've been seeing in my downloads, and I go into great detail about this in the monthly forecast, is there is a comet heading for Earth, and it has been for quite some time. And if you do your research, there was an article that came out very quietly about it landing. The debris of that is hitting Earth right now, hence all the fires. It's the debris. However, the really fucking amazing part about this is if you know anything about Moldavite, look it up. It was a comet that hit Earth quite some time ago, and this comet that's coming is the accelerated version of Moldavite. So go do your research on that. So it's actually a gift, and yep, it's going to create some destruction, and yep, it's going to clean up some shit, and yep, it's going to destroy our hearts for a small amount of time. Everybody's soul has a compass, and it knows what it is signed up for. I'm not trying to be insensitive. I have had many tears over what's going on, as we all have. And let's get back to the power piece before I go way off on a tangent. So your power. We have been having a thrust in the divine feminine. The divine feminine is the creator energy. Both are essential. We need masculine and feminine to work together in order to have the highest possible outcome. You have both within you. The divine feminine is what's being forced through us right now. That's Gaia. That's her. She knows what she's doing. With that, the dragon realm is also divine feminine, and that is being activated right now. You're going to see evidence of that very soon, by the 10th of September. Those that have not gone through their healing journey. So remember at the beginning, when you heal the subconscious, you change the vibration, allowing your acceleration, ascension, awakening, evolution, whatever you want to label this. And your whole being, your whole energetic being, all four of your bodies, your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual body, all evolve as well. So your third eye becomes more active, your psyche becomes more active, your crown becomes more active, your heart chakra becomes more active. And so those that have done this work, our third eye is at a spot where we can connect into realms and we can see them. We can hear them, we can smell them, we can know them, we can learn them, we can work with other realms. Those that identify as a starseed and are having experiences, you're on your way, you're doing amazing. You're evolving, you're ascending, you're awakening. So that's the point of humanity, is the evolutionary process from survival mode into true thriving universal flow mode. So we're going to be experiencing that. Those that have not done the work are just going to feel it and have no idea what's going on. Your ear chakras have to be developed to hear it. Your third eye has to be developed to witness it. Your crown chakra has to be developed to know and understand it. Your throat chakra has to be developed to speak it. Your heart chakra has to be developed to connect into it. The sacred grid, the crystalline grid on this planet that is connected into the plant realm, that is connected into the dragon realm, is highly, highly activating right now. So when you hear people say that we're having massive ascension, that we're having these portal openings, that we're having, oh my God, we're getting activated. We're not. The crystalline grid is. And if you're connected into that grid, it's inevitable that you are part of that grid in that evolution. So again, I'm pretty spicy about this right now. You're not special if you're having this happen, and you're not unspecial if you're not having this happen. It is simply an evolutionary process. So it feels better and it's much more exhilarating to be there. But we have to be very careful that we're not confusing spiritual ego with spiritual knowing. So knowledge versus knowing. In the program that I keep talking about, I give the analogy of someone who is pregnant and their partner. So woman becomes pregnant. We're going to say woman. What the fuck? Woman becomes pregnant and grows a human and gives birth to that human and brings that human into the world and feeds that human and nurtures that human and cares for that human, that newborn. Okay. The partner, I can tell you everything you need to know about pregnancy and the delivery room. I can tell you exactly what the cravings are going to be, the swollen ankles, the cramps, the mood swings, the pain of delivery, the challenges with breastfeeding. But do they actually have the knowing of that experience? They have the knowledge. Same thing with spiritual essence and wisdom that's coming through you. As you begin to evolve, you're going to get a lot of downloads. You're going to get a lot of information. You're going to be, holy fuck, and it's amazing. And you're going to connect into the different realms, and you're going to have these galactic experiences or astral projection experiences or psychic phenomenons. And you're like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Like, I know. However, when we first have that happen, it comes through the ego self. And so anyone that says shun the ego and have an ego death is still in spiritual ego. 100%, I can promise you that. Because they're using their ego to project their knowledge instead of becoming the knowledge. And if you are out there projecting and all of these things, you still have a limiting belief about that you're not special or that you're not enough, and therefore the desire to project is probably what's going on. You have the knowledge. You have to become the knowing. That takes time, it takes practice, and it takes dedication. And it takes understanding, healing that subconscious space to evolve into a higher vibration and to be witness to your life becoming its highest timeline, where you arrive where there is no lack. There's no lack. You arrive to pure soulful connection. There is no drama. You step into divine purpose, whatever that looks like for you. You have the love that you are meant to experience. You are in absolute receiving mode. You are not in conflict. There is no lack anywhere in your life, zero lack, because you don't align with lack. So you don't think about money. You don't think about your age or your body structure or whatever. You just be whatever you want to be. You present yourself whatever you desire to present yourself as without the desire to impress or create like, look at me, I know kind of vibration. So, I know I'm going to get a couple comments on this on, well, then why are you doing these videos? I don't give a shit what anybody thinks. I know that I am aligned with the people who resonate with this message. I know that you are me and I am you. I know that I've walked your path and I know the pain of lack and I know the ache for soul purpose. I understand the dark so well. I did it the hard way, so you don't have to. And so I make these videos for those that don't want to feel the pain anymore and are willing to put aside self-victimization and own their damn self and allow this evolutionary process within them. So that's why I make these videos. I don't want you to feel the pain that I did for far too long. I know the way out. So there's that piece. September, we're going to be owning our power, which means becoming the highest vibration of love and unity and neutrality. If we go into justice seeking, we're adding two. So I want you to look at it as two buckets, okay? There's survival, there's thrive. Survive, thrive buckets. Anything that's in the survival bucket, as in information being hidden from us. So I just want you to like think about everything that's out there, especially in the TikTok community. People who are like, this is what's wrong. This is what's going on. They're lying to us. They're holding back from us. This is a conspiracy. This project, this, hashtag, all the things. Okay. And if you get caught up in the frustration and the disgustingness that is our collective and that shit, it's disgusting, obviously. That's my ego labeling it. And you're like, oh my God. And you put your focus on there. You're pouring into that bucket and vibrationally, energetically adding to it continuing to thrive, it continuing to blossom, it continuing to expand. Universal flow. You are universal flow. Every single one of your cells has universe in it. Quantum physics calls it light. Christianity calls it compassion. Unconditional love. Buddhism calls it compassion. It is the same fucking vibration. It's in every single one of your cells. It doesn't just reside in your chakras or your brain, or you are universal flow. It's not separate from you. Universal flow vibrates with focus, not with choice. Okay. I want you to wrap your brain around this one. Most of you get this already. Universal flow expands with focus. So if you are focused on the corruption, if you're focused on the control, if you are focused on the conspiracy, if you are focused on all of that stuff, universal flow adds to it. We think we're choosing, we're fighting for this, and we're going to change this, and we're going to do this. Universal flow does not understand choice. It only understands focus. Okay. So a small example would be, I hear a lot of women say, my new mantra is, I will no longer tolerate being ignored and rejected by a partner, or I will no longer tolerate, a partner that doesn't listen and fulfill my needs. That's focus. You're going to keep bringing it in. You're putting your focus there. You think you're choosing, oh, I don't want that anymore. Instead, we need to put our focus on what is the desired outcome. Universal flow will understand that focus. So if we're putting our focus on how do I become the biggest source of power, of love, and anchor it, boom. And if 1/3, 1/8, probably 1/8 of the population did that, we'd overthrow everything. Absolutely everything. But we are so caught up in what's wrong. We are so caught up in look at me. We are so caught up in, I really pick on fourth dimensional. I am so sorry, but not. I just trying to drive a point home. We focus on how do I appear spiritual? Do I look spiritual? Do I sound spiritual? Am I using the words? We don't focus on just being it. I had this meditation a long time ago when I was trying to understand this concept. And they showed me this brick wall, this stone wall, and everybody in front of it was playing tug of war. So there's people on one side saying the wall comes down. And on the other side of the rope, there was people saying the wall stays up. And the wall was going back and forth and back and forth. And the wall was staying because the focus was on the tug of war, not the wall. And so in that meditation, they gave me a little pick. This is a little like pick, like it looked like a screwdriver. And I was watching the tug of war and I walked up and I just chipped out one brick. And I was like, all right. And I kept chipping and I kept chipping. And then there was this little hole where people started stopping and looking through the hole and saying, oh, that's what's on the other side. And so then they started taking the bricks down with me. And it was unspoken. It was just demonstrated. I became the change instead of the tug of war. So focus, choice. Make sure your focus is in the right spot. Okay. Easier said than done. I understand because yes, we have a lot of ascension symptoms. Yeah, we're feeling, I'll use your words. I feel like shit. I'm dizzy, I'm tired, I'm achy, my digestive system, I've got headaches, everything's falling apart in my life. I don't want that for you. And it's inevitable that it's going to happen and you're going to feel ascension symptoms. Here's another truth bomb. So I get this comment on my TikTok a lot. When I go to TikTok, I just bring out the baby food, not all of it, the baby food. I am well aware that there's radiation poisoning on this planet. No shit. The higher your vibration gets, the harder it is for you to adjust to the radiation on this planet. Therefore, ascension symptoms. That's what it is. It's not like, oh my God, like my third eye is activating, therefore I have a headache. It's because the vibrations don't match and it takes time to adjust to that new way of being. And as you adjust to it, the newness takes time, right? It's like wearing a new pair of shoes and wearing them in. Eventually you wear them in and they're great. It's the same thing with the ascension symptoms. So when you're having all these symptoms, it's because you're vibrating higher. But if you keep putting your focus on how horrible it is and how challenging it is and how icky it is, you are holding on to the lower vibration. Therefore, you will continue to have ascension symptoms. They'll stay because you're creating it. I hope that was a light bulb moment. Yes, the ascension symptoms are obvious and sometimes they are challenging. However, if you start telling the story of like, holy fuck, I'm ascending. Like I've got this wild headache for 3 days. I've been experiencing a wild headache for 3 days. Like, man, my crown chakra must be evolving. This is a wicked ass awesome. Maybe I'll just have a nap. Focus. Where are you putting your focus? So whatever you want your outcome to be, put your focus on. If you love your ascension symptoms and you want to stay there, keep bitching about them. Keep wallowing in them. Keep advertising them. If I shared in one of my videos that I experienced fibromyalgia, there's a lot of tough love coming at you right now. And I'm doing it because I love you and I want better for you. Okay. Let's keep going. Probably triggered a few of you by now. I shared in one of my videos that due to all the trauma in my human experience, my body experiences an autoimmune condition and very aggressive fibromyalgia as part of that experiences. I don't own that. I don't have it. I experience it. So not so much anymore, but whatever. And there was a whole bunch of comments on, I also suffer from fibromyalgia. I'm also a sufferer of fibromyalgia. Let's focus, baby. You're telling your body what to do. You're telling it to hold on. You're telling it to be sad. You're telling it to feel the pain. As you evolve, it evolves. Everything evolves. You have a meat suit. Your meat suit will always have scars. Always. It's inevitable. It's part of the human experience. It's okay. So you may have moments of experiencing disharmony in the body, but you do not have to reside there. It's a choice. And some of you are going to be like, whoa, I don't know how. But heal your fucking self, heal your subconscious. I'm telling you right now, that's all you have to do. That's it. You just have to go into that. You have to heal that. It's essential, especially as we navigate into September. So September, we're going to see a lot of upheaval. I won't waste time here with that, but there is the monthly forecast up right now. We want to own our power. So I want you to charge yourself up. I want you to understand that the more you fill your bucket, the more it overflows. So self-love is going to be about what's your love language? Speak it to yourself, demonstrate it to your 4 bodies. Heal your inner child, go into your subconscious, put your focus in the right direction, tell the right story within here. Tell the right story here. If you have to fake it till you make it, till it becomes normal, do it. But you also have to pay attention to what's being reflected to you. So through the universal law of correspondence, you are going to see your reflection. You're going to see lack in your life. You're going to see contrast in your life. And that is a reflection for you to say, what's going on within me that's aligning with this moment? And then you're going to go and you're going to heal that. Mostly inner child work, by the way. Inner child work is healing your subconscious. So that's why it's so important. There's that piece. You're going to fill your bucket. You're going to love yourself. You are going to nurture yourself. You are going to tell your body the right story. You're going to put your focus in the right spot. You are going to level up and you are going to own your power. And you are going to state, I am powerful. I am willing to be brave. That is why my hashtag is be brave, be bold, be raw. You are willing to be brave. If you are not capable yet, but you are willing, you will become capable. It just takes time. If you are unwilling, however, it will not happen. You will never become capable. So, what can you be brave with? And I want you to start with the conversation you're having with yourself and where you're putting your focus. I want you to start with how you look in the mirror. I want you to own this. I want you to charge up. I want you to use music to power yourself up, not in rage, not in anger, not in a big to the world. Nope. Into summoning the power through you and walking like a powerful fucking dragon, walking like a leader, walking like the bomb ass person you are. Own yourself right now. That is what's going to happen. And this is why. The more power you have flowing through your being, we all have an electromagnetic field. Okay. And it can be huge, by the way. You can make it huge. You can take over anything you want. Your electromagnetic field is your vibration. So that whole bubble around you, which some people call your aura, same thing. Same thing. Your aura, your vortex, your electromagnetic field, it is your vibration. So the bigger mine is and the higher vibrating it is, the more it's fueling and intermingling with everything around me. Everything I think about, everything I talk about, everything I look at, everything I touch, everything I walk by is being fueled by my electromagnetic field. Think about a room, okay? Tea light candles, you know those itty bitty tea light candles? You light one, put it in the room. Not totally dark anymore. Put 10 tea light candles in a room. You can see. You can see. Put 20, put 100. Think about the population of this planet. If there's enough scattered tea lights, electromagnetic fields that are bomb ass loving with the right focus, out of survival mode, out of greed, what happens? We take over. Just think about it. This stupid saying, ready? Darkness cannot exist in the light. And it can't. Maybe a few shadows, but it's not dark anymore. So it's on you. It's on you. 100% on you. It's on me. It's on us. That is what's going to change the world. That is what's going to transition. That is what's going to navigate us through the very in-depth challenges that we are about to have on Earth. The big changes that are coming. So fucking power up, man. Get this, okay? So to help you with that, because I know Divine Alignment, if you've looked at that program, that's going to change your life forever. Like 8 weeks, you're a different person. Like it's amazing. But what we've decided to do here, we've been talking a lot about how do we be of service. So I mentioned a little while ago that we were going to do a retreat. We're doing it. We're doing it, and it's only 99 bucks Canadian. There is an investment so that I can pay Sarah Rose, who's working with me, and I can pay the team for promoting it. We have a big team here. It's 99 bucks because for one, if I made it $10, I would get a bunch of, I was about to use a term that's probably not popular here. I would get a bunch of wannabes. I wouldn't get game changers. I'm not interested in wannabes. I am interested in game changers. So if you feel the urge that I felt 20 something years ago that said I'm meant for fucking something, then I'm calling you out. This is for you. The retreat is 2 days or 2 hours a day. We've done 2 different time slots so that we can help those of you that are overseas from where I am. So I'm in Canada right now. And I know we have some people from South Africa. We've got Australia. We've got Ireland. We've got people signed up from all over Denmark, Germany, Ireland, Australia, South Africa. There's 4 all over the States, United States and Canada, Mexico, trying to think of who else is in so far. We've been pretty quiet about it because we just know you align. So the details are on the website. It is called Stepping into Your Divine Path and Divine Purpose. I am going to teach you in a very short amount of time everything you need to know in order to do that, to really own your highest timeline. Sarah Rose is going to join me to talk about how to heal, truly, truly, truly heal the vibration that's in your subconscious. So I want you to jump on it. There's limited seats. We can only host so many energies at once. These are the dates: September 21, September 22. There's an afternoon slot Eastern time, and there's a morning slot Eastern time. Yeah, so there's that. All right. Join us if you're ready. It's time. It's time to make change. So let's get it on. Rah! I'm excited. All right. I love you. Please take all of that with love. It is truly coming from my passion, even though I sound spicy. No, I'm not wore out. No, I'm not grumpy. I get those comments all the time too. This is my mom brain, my big sister, when you have, like, for those of you that have kids or partners that sometimes are a little bit annoying, and you give them that look like, that's that. That's what I'm doing to you right now. So I love you. All right, let's kick ass. Let's create change. And I'll see you when I get on here next time. Remember, you're loved, you're needed, you are valued, and it's time. Be brave, be bold, be raw. Talk soon.